Well, I drug this home over the weekend. I just cannot stop bringing projects into my life. I see a good deal or something I think is a good deal, and a lot of times it's hard for me to pass up, especially when it's something that I want or have wanted. So I've always wanted an XP or the Yamaha equivalent Wave Blaster. Wave blasters generally, if they're in good shape, they're pretty pricey. Well, at least the ones in my area. So there's been a couple times I found them for a decent price, and I've tried to get them, but they go so quick. I've never been able to get my hands on one. In my opinion, this is the next best thing, if not even better. I think the general opinion out there is that the XP is better, a better ski, a better riding ski than the Wave Blaster. So the guy I bought it from, I picked everything up. So ski, trailer, title, new seat cover, 2 new wear rings, and base and a head gasket for $450. So I think I got a pretty good deal. I hooked the battery up to it just to make sure I got some beeps and clicks or whatever. I checked the trim works. That's about all I could do, really. The motor needs a full rebuild. He said that he does have new spark plugs in it. He said he recently reacquired this from a buddy of his. So I think the guy that I bought it from used to race, and this was a hole that he used to race. And I want to say this is probably an old hole that he raced on. So I guess he sold it to his buddy, bought it back from his buddy years later, and I don't know his particular reason to sell other than the fact that this guy's got a lot of money tied up into four-stroke skis, and that's what he races now. He races what is the new Yamaha equivalent of the Spark? It's the Wave Jet Blaster. I don't know what that one's called, but he showed me his setup on that, and that is a sweet machine that he's got. I mean, he's got like every mod done to it that you could possibly do. Sucker goes over 60 miles an hour, which is pretty sweet for that little 3-cylinder 4-stroke and a tiny hole. But anyways, so he's the one who did the Pro Taper bars. I guess I don't know if he did that back in the day or maybe that's something his buddy did. I'm not 100% sure on that. The bottom of the hole is in pretty decent shape with the exception of that spot right there, and it's just worn down past the gel coat and started to get into the fiberglass, but there's not any deep gouges. There's no cracks or anything that I could tell. It does have the factory grate and ride plate. It's all been sealed up, so it's going to be a booger getting that out, I'm sure. And then it looks like he started sanding on the hole here. So I feel like what he was probably prepping to do is to eventually pull the motor on this thing and flip this over and get the bottom of the hole taken care of. So other than that, it does have, he said that the carbs should be ready to go, that he pulled those off, went through them all, and they're set up for Pro-K filters. They've already got them on there. It's hard to get in there and look at them with the pipe in the way, but I think it's Pro-K filters. That's what it looks like to me anyways. So you can kind of see down in there, cone filters. So yeah, I mean, everything else looks good in here. I don't see anything else major other than like it's just wear and tear. The nose has got the typical breakage on it that I've read about. The plastics are a little rough, like that's popping apart. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to take care of most of this. They over tightened these bolt holes, or I don't know if this is something that's common on these either or not, but both sides are cracked right there on that. So I'll have to take care of that and deal with that. So, but hell, I figure clean this trailer up. It needs tail lights. Other than that, it's a good trailer. It's got good tires, it's got good axles, or wheel bearings, and I mean, other than a little bit of rust and some mold from sitting for a while. Maybe put some new bunks on it, and really honestly, I feel like I'd probably get like 250, 300, maybe 350 for the trailer. Especially the fact that this one can be set up for various types of skis. Hell, if you wanted to, you could probably set it up for like dual canoes. Somebody who maybe has big canoes and wanted to trailer them or something. So I'll just advertise it as that, like a customizable. Didn't get a title with a trailer, and there's no license plate on it coming from him, so I'm gonna have to probably just register it as a homemade trailer and just go from there. So yeah, so I'll keep an eye out. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video up. I mainly just wanted to take this just before I start tearing everything apart and taking stuff off of it, but it's probably gonna be a while before I actually get around to start rebuilding this. Just money, and I have a lot of other stuff going on right now, so as usual, all the projects. But anyways, cool. I'm excited, stoked, and whenever I do start tackling this, I'm gonna probably try and make a couple videos.